Let us solve sum number 6 from accounts of not-for-profit organizations, Unit 2. The receipts and payments account for the year ending 31st March 2019 of Tengasi Tiruvallur Mandram is given. The receipts on the debit and the payments on the credit. We have to prepare an income and expenditure account for the year ending 31st March 2019. In the income and expenditure account, balance sheet items must not be taken. In other words, permanent accounts will not be recorded in the income and expenditure account. In the theory class, we have studied these permanent items as capital expenditure and capital receipts. So, in the income and expenditure account, only revenue items related to the current accounting year will be considered. First, let us try to exclude those items which will not appear in the income and expenditure account. The opening balance of cash, the closing balance of cash, these two are balance sheet items because cash in hand closing balance will appear in the asset side of the balance sheet. Then in the receipt side, we have got legacy. In theory, we have already studied legacy is a capital receipt, so it will be shown in the liability side of the balance sheet. Sale of furniture, it is a capital receipt, but in the income and expenditure account, we have to show the profit or loss due to that sale of furniture. In the question, book value is 17,000. It is sold for 16,000. That means we have got a loss of rupees 1,000. This 1,000 will be debited in the income and expenditure account. Let's go to the payment side. In the payment side, investments. This is an asset which has to be shown in the balance sheet. Similarly, sports equipment purchased. This also is a capital expenditure which will be shown in the asset side of the balance sheet. So, if we try to first exclude those items from the receipts and payments account which should not be shown in the income and expenditure account, it will be very easy. Cash in hand, legacies, sale of furniture will not be shown in the income and expenditure account. Similarly, from the payment side, investments and sports equipments purchased with this cash in hand. These three items will not come in the income and expenditure account. We have cropped those items which will not be taken to the income and expenditure account. So totally we have got 3 items from the receipt, 4 items from the payment, and a loss on sale of furniture 1,000 rupee. These things have to be shown in the income and expenditure account. So we start. Debit side of the income and expenditure account is the expenditure side, and we have got the income side in the credit because income and expenditure account is a nominal account where all expenses and losses will be debited and all incomes and gains will be credited. Let's start the sum now. In the receipt side, interest received is the first item, 5,000 rupee. It has to be shown in the credit side of income and expenditure account, which is an income by interest received 5,000. 2 subscriptions. This is the main source of income for a non-trading organization. By subscription in the credit side 55,000. 2 entrance fee. Entrance fee is also called admission fee when a member pays when he is getting admitted into the non-trading organization. This is a revenue receipt and it will be shown in the income side of the income and expenditure account, that is the credit side. We have completed the items in the receipt. Let's go to the payment side. Salaries 20,000 will be shown in the debit or the expenditure side of the income and expenditure account to salaries 20,000. By rent 24,000 in the payment side will be taken to the debit side of income and expenditure account to rent 24,000. By traveling expenses 2,000 will be shown as 2 traveling expenses in the income and expenditure account. By printing and stationery 6,000, that is the last expense from the receipts and payments account to printing and stationery 6,000. We have completed whatever was given inside the receipts and payments account. We have got a loss on sale of furniture. I have already told you income and expenditure account is a nominal account where all losses will be debited. To loss on sale of furniture will also come in the debit. We have completed the items in receipts and payments account. The next step is to total up the income and expenditure account. 67,000 is the total of the credit side and 53,000 is the total of the debit. So we write higher total on both sides. The difference amount 14,000 is excess of income over expenditure. We know in this sum, the credit side is more than the debit, and so we have got an excess of credit, or we call it excess of income over expenditure, to surplus being excess of income over expenditure. We have completed the sum. 14,000 is the surplus. That is our answer. Thank you for watching my videos, Accountancy for All.